Hey everybody, it's Cam and welcome back to another Wizard101 video. In this video, we're going to go over all of the spells that can be trained in the Blended Grove for Myth class, if you were to weave in each school. So, just like the other videos, let's go ahead and get started with Balance. The utility spell you're going to get from Balance is Fable Trap, which is a dual trap spell for both Balance and Myth at a plus 40%. The damage spell you're going to get from Balance is Sand Troll, which has 460 balance damage, along with it can detonate a maximum of 3 damage over times per weakness that you have on yourself. So a good weakness counter that you can use on an opponent to detonate some damage over times you have on them. The utility spell you're going to get from Death is a dual negative aura on the opponent that does plus 35% incoming damage for both Death and Myth, lasts over 4 rounds. The damage spell you're going to get is Poisonous Toad, which is an AoE that does 520 death damage, along with it can clear up to 2 health over times off of the opponent and turn them into 2 25% myth traps onto the opponent. So a good health over time counter you can use on the opponent, along with an AoE you can use in PvE. From Storm you're going to get Epiphany Blade, which gives a dual blade of Myth and Storm, both at 45%, and can use an extra buff as a utility. The damage spell you're going to get from Storm is Storm and Gorgon, which does 640 storm damage, as well as you can gambit 2 negative traps that you have on the opponent for plus 45% myth blades onto yourself. From Life, you're going to get the dual aura of Creation Amplify, which does plus 30% outgoing damage for both life and myth for 4 rounds. The damage spell you're going to get from Life is Swamp Clops, which does 330 life damage, but can also give you 2 30% myth blades if the opponent has a damage over time on them. From Fire, you're going to get Medusa's Fury, which does 535 fire damage, as well as you can gambit 2 traps for 150 myth damage over time, so that lasts 3 rounds on the opponent. The other spell you're going to get from Fire is Bat of Inspiration, which gives 2 damage over times on the opponent, both lasting 4 rounds, doing 375 damage per their respective school, Myth and Fire. Finally, we have Ice, which gives us Craft Trap, the utility of a dual trap for 40% for both schools, Myth and Ice. The damage spell we have is Blizzotar, which gives 615 ice damage, along with can clear 5 blades off of the opponent and turn it into 5 35% damage traps from the Myth School, which could be very beneficial for a blade counter if you're looking to do that in PvP and get some damage on it as well. So those are all of the spells that you can currently train in the Blended Grove for the Myth School, depending on which one you decide to weave into. So let me know what you guys think, what's going to work, what's not going to work, and what you suggest is going to be the best school to blend into for Myth so far. And if you do have any suggestions on that kind of stuff, or what you think could work depending on PvP or PvE, leave it in the comments below as well. And if you did enjoy, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. We'll catch you guys on next time. Peace.